A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. So today our story is about Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam and the birds, published by Kisa Kids. Beautiful story, beautiful illustration. Let us begin. One day, Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam sat on a rock by the beach, thinking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and all his wonderful creatures. All of a sudden, something strange caught his eye. He saw some bones floating in the water, and some were even washing up on the shores. This made Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam think about life and death. He wondered, how does Allah bring the dead back to life? Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam was sent to guide and teach his people. He knew that Allah was the most powerful and could do anything, but he wanted to know how this happened. Salam alaikum, Muhammad.
Alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. So he wanted to show, he knew how Allah does things, but he just wanted to see. He just wanted to see how this happens, right, Muhammad?
Um, how did the bones come from?
So when people die, when animals die, you know, their bones are the only ones left
Yeah, yeah,
behind.
like the sharks have bones, like their
Yeah,
bones come out. Like
right.
the big one is from an alien, like it's like an alien.
Yeah. No, yeah. But so when people die, what happens is their bones are left behind, right? So those are the
Yeah,
bones of
I
them.
think that face is like an alien, but the alien doesn't live in the water.
No, aliens don't. So so this is not about the aliens, but this is about the animals that's left behind. So
Yeah,
when they
like
die, this is the skeleton, right? The skeleton of is
do you see these big claws, or it's a big animal in the water, so it could like
mm-hmm,
this big face. This long
mm-hmm,
face is from the animal who was
yeah.
in the water.
Yeah, exactly. Say animals in the water, like Muhammad just said. The fish, right? The fish has bones. Only the bones are left out.
Yeah, like I did it. The fin is like a bone arrow.
Yeah, it looks like a bone and arrow. Exactly. So he
Yeah,
wanted to
that's
know.
like bone arrow.
Yeah. So he wanted to. Prophet Muhammad was sent to guide and teach his people. He knew that Allah was the most powerful and could do anything, but he just wanted to know how this happens. How this happened. He raised his hands and prayed, "Oh Allah, can you show me how do you make the dead come back to life?" So after Allah says that after people who are dead, they come back to life, and he wanted to know on the day of judgment, how do you bring these people back to life? Of course, Allah accepted his prayer. He told Prophet Ibrahim to find four different kinds of birds. He said, find four different kind of birds and I'll show you how I bring things back to life. And
I have this book.
oh, you do? Make sure you read them. Yeah. So Allah told him to train the birds so they would fly to him when he called them. Prophet Ibrahim did, alayhi salam did just as he was told. He trained the birds so whenever he called the birds would come to him. He said, you know how you can train the birds? He trained them. So whenever he called, they would come to him. Whenever he called the birds, they would come running to him. So now he trained them as Allah told him to train the birds. Then he chose which four birds should he take? So he chose four birds. You know which one he took? He chose a white pigeon, a red hen. You see this red hen and a white pigeon, a black crow. So look at this black crow and colorful peacock and a colorful peacock. It took him a long time, but he finally trained all four birds. Now, what should he do? So he trained them. Whenever he would call, all four of them would come to him. See how he called and all four of them came to him? So he trained them. And now he said, okay, Allah, what do I do next? Allah told him to sacrifice all the four birds and mix up all their body parts together. He said, sacrifice them and you mix all their body parts together. Then he told Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam to divide the meat into four piles and place them on top of four different mountains. You see all these mountains here? He said, now after you sacrifice, mix up the birds and put them on four different um, uh, their meat or their flesh on four different mountains. Once again, Prophet Muhammad Ibrahim alayhi salam did as he was told. When he returned home, Allah told him to call each bird by its name. Remember, Prophet Ibrahim had trained them, right? That whenever he would call, the birds would come. So now Allah told Prophet Ibrahim he to call all the birds. So when he called them, but these birds were dead. Plus, they were all mixed together. How will they come? How were they going to fly to Prophet Ibrahim? Still, Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam trusted Allah, so he followed his instruction. So he said, okay, Allah, if you're telling me now that all the birds are killed, they are mixed up, they are placed in four different mountains, he's wondering, they're all dead now. They're all mixed up. How will they come when I call them? Because they were alive when I used to call them, but now they're dead. But Prophet Ibrahim knew that Allah knows the best. Pigeon, oh pigeon, pigeon, oh pigeon, Prophet Ibrahim called. Suddenly he saw parts of the pigeon flying towards him from one of the mountains. He looked so, he looked, Prophet Ibrahim looked to the another mountain and he saw another part of the pigeon flying in his direction. Prophet Ibrahim watched, alayhi salam watched in awe as the rest of the body parts came towards him from other two mountains. Soon all of the parts joined together and became a whole pigeon, and the pigeon started following and started to fly towards Prophet Ibrahim. What an amazing sight! Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam was a living breed. He saw a living breathing pigeon. Look at the pigeon. He had just sacrificed it. Now it's a living pigeon. And Prophet Ibrahim reached out and touched the now living pigeon. One by one, the other birds also came to life. When he called the other birds, all of them became alive the same way as the pigeon came back to life. So through this miracle, Allah showed Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam how he brings even the most broken and scattered bodies back to life. Subhanallah. So Allah truly is the most powerful. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created us from nothing, right? We were not born, but He created us the same way He brings even dead people back to life. Yes, Muhammad, you have a question, dear? Unmute yourself, dear.
I have to get my art box.
Okay, go ahead, get it. Okay. So what did Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam ask Allah when he saw the bones in the water? What did he ask Allah? What did he wanted to know? Let's see. Let me raise your hand. Yes, Farwa.
He he wanted to know how to make the fishes back to life.
Very good. How does Allah makes the dead fish back to life? Yes, Zahra. Yes, Zahra. Zahra Hassan.
What I just wanted to answer a question.
Okay, okay, okay. You can answer. What four birds did Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam train? What were the four kinds of bird that Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam trained? Who can? Zahra.
Pigeon, a
Oh,
pigeon,
yeah,
crow, um,
yeah.
a,
Pigeon.
a peacock, and a rooster.
Yeah, very good. pigeon, a crow, a rooster, and a peacock. Great job. Very good. Okay, what happened when Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam called his birds from the mountains? What happened to the birds when he called out the birds? Yes, Leila?
They died.
Yes, when they were all dead, right? But when he called them, oh, pigeon, come to me, what happened to the pigeons? Pigeon.
Um, one of them fly to his hands.
Yes, they all flew, right? Very good. Zahra, what do we learn? Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes,
How did
please.
peacock and the rooster fly?
So what happened is when they were all dead, right? They were all dead. They were all in different mountains.
How did the peacock and the rooster fly? Because they don't have wings.
Why? But they can fly. They can fly. The peacock can fly. All of them can fly. All of them.
I
Even
don't,
the hen.
I
Everyone can fly.
I
Yeah.
don't think a peacock can fly.
Yeah. So what happens is they came towards him, right? So whatever ability that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them, they came through that. So the pigeon could fly, the bird could fly, the hen can fly and walk together, right? So the hen can hop and fly. So they use their own abilities. So the peacock, they can walk and a little bit, hop and come. So they use their abilities given by Allah and they came through with that ability. Yes, Muhammad?
Um, 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 the pigeon. They wanted to make an alien with those bones, but it couldn't.
Yeah, okay. So the bones, Muhammad, they were the bones of the dead animals.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
so
that cloud was like a big from a long time
yeah.
ago. Like somebody um put the alien face in there.
Mm-hmm,
Somebody had a robot, maybe a big robot, and
mm-hmm,
got this face out and then throw it in the water.
mm-hmm. Yeah, they were from bone.
That in that time they didn't have robots in that time.
Yeah, no, not robots, uh, but they were bones from a very long time. Like Muhammad, you said, right? They're from the very long time. But Allah can,
Like from but um like
yeah.
the aliens don't walk, but super long time ago, that the bones were covered by sea.
Yeah, so they were from a very long time, but Allah can make anything happen, right? Because Allah made us, so Allah can make anything happen. So He can make us from scratch, and He can make the
Um,
dead people also revive from.
I can not see the screen because my screen is broken.
Oh, really? Yes, I stopped sharing. Now I'm talking about. Tell me, what lessons do we learn from this story? Who can tell me what is a lesson do we learn? What did Prophet Ibrahim learn that we can also learn? Yes, Parva.
Oh, see. Allah will always answer your prayers.
Allah will always answer our prayers. Very good. And what do we, what Allah answered Prophet Ibrahim's prayer? Zahra, what do you learn from this? Zahra.
So
Yes,
I
Zahra, unmute. Unmute and tell. Oh, no, Zahra, the other Zahra had raised a hand. And then, yes, Zahra Rizvi. Yeah, go ahead.
guys
Yes.
come back.
What did you say?
I'll die and then come back.
Ibrahim did not. What did you say, Zahra?
Will die and come back.
Yes, all the dead animals, right? The hen came back to life. Good job. Allah can make the dead come back to life. So Allah can make anything. He's the most powerful. He made, like Zahra, very good. He made the hen come back to life. Good job. Zahra Hassan, what do we learn from what else do we learn from this story?
So we learned that Allah could do anything.
Allah can do anything. Alhamdulillah. That's great. Anyone else want to share any other lesson that we learned from Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam story? Okay, so we learned that Allah, this is our body is, when we die, our body is there, but on the day of judgment, Allah will
I
bring
have a question.
yes, Qasim, yes, dear.
What is that? What is alien?
Oh, that people when people come, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when people grow older, or when Allah wants us back, so we die, and then but our souls don't die. We go and we
So,
live in heaven, because we do so many good deeds. After we die, we live in heaven. Okay, so that is
yes,
called that is
Harry.
called dead. Means we start, when we leave this earth, we start living with Allah in heaven. Yes, Farwa. Yes, Farwa. Go ahead, Farwa.
You live with Allah and all the imams and prophets.
Yes. What did you say? Allah, we need to follow. Say that again, Farwa.
We live with Allah and all the prophets and imams.
Yes, we learn that Allah created all the prophets and imams, and we need to follow. We need to follow them and their teachings. Very good. Zahra Hassan?
I have a question. Is there
Yes.
chocolate fountains in heaven and toys?
So there's much more than what you want here. You will not imagine. There will be it is beyond your imagination. You know what Allah says? Allah says that He has not given even a tiny fraction of enjoyment on this earth, because there's so much enjoyment in the heavens. They're so beautiful. Heaven is very beautiful. And
It's a
I am
areas.
yeah, it is very beautiful. You cannot imagine palaces, right? It's so beautiful that you will have to
Oh,
your
better than palaces?
pardon.
It's better than palaces?
Better than palaces. We haven't seen the beauty of heaven, because you cannot. It's so beautiful. Yeah, it is. And Zahra, in next classes that I'm starting, we'll be talking about heaven. Okay, in Hadi school, we'll be talking about heaven. Okay. Okay, Ma, I'm going to now start. I think you all are doing so awesome. Now we are going to start our drawing project. Okay, so this is the bird that we are drawing. So you can uh, you can draw as I go. And this is an example of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam and the bird. So we're going to draw a bird. Okay. So in order to begin, let's read the drawing. Like I said before, let's read the drawing. See, look at that. So where should I begin? So I think I'm going to begin with the beak, right? So think about that. It has a curve, and then it has another curve, and then a crinkly line, and then another curve for the feathers, and then crinkly line, and then the tail, and then I'm going to join it with the beak. Okay, so you can take a paper and a pen,
What is
like
it?
like we did before.
It was a
Okay,
cow?
let's start drawing. So look at the beak. So if you look at the beak, it is right somewhere close to the middle on the right side, right? So let's start here. Okay, let's try drawing the beak. And the beak is like a V, like you know, a flip side V. Okay, so let's draw a flip side to the left V for the beak, and then a line inside for the beak. Okay, and I think I'm going to use another pen because this is too thick for me. Okay, I'm going to use a different pen. Okay, I'll try this one. Okay, and then I want to draw the head and end it up to here. Okay, so let's draw the head and a line, and I'm going to end it till here. So this is the head. Okay, and once I draw the head, I'm going to close the beak. Okay. So I just did the top part until here. Okay. Now, after the beak, after the head, now my goal is to draw on the same line. I'm going to draw this feather. Okay. So I'm going to start here. See how it is like a leaf? So I'm going to start here around and go up. And then I'm going to start going down. And then I need to do a curl for the feather. So one curl, two curl, three curl.
Can you do that again?
Yeah, sure, I can do that again. So I'm starting from here. I'm taking I'm going to draw like a leaf, like how a leaf looks like a curve. Okay, just go okay, from here, go on the top, come down with some circles, semicircles, and I'm going to end it exactly the same space, around the same space that I had started. And then I'm ready to do my tail. Okay, so I'm going to go out again. I'm going to go out again like a line, semicircle. Okay, and maybe I'll go a little bit longer. And then I go around and do my cricklies, crickly, crickly, crickly. And now I am ready to do my S. So this is an S. So look at the S. This like a slant S. Do you see that? So now from the beak, I'll wait for you to join. So from the beak, now I am going to draw the stomach, then go a little bit inside, and then join my leaf here. Okay, now I'm putting my eye. And then the crinkly again to show the feathers of the bird. Then I'm going to draw those lines for the feathers. Okay, now that I have drawn one feather, we need to draw the second feather also, right? And see how it begins from the head from here. Okay, it just looks like as if it's starting from here because this is the eye view, right? Even though the feathers are attached to the body from here, but we only see a portion of it. So we're going to start from here and go up and then do the crinkly again, crinkly again, crinkly again, and crinkly again. Okay. So this is our bird with the two legs at the bottom.
I finished.
Yeah, finished. So you can color this as a black color to show the crow. Remember Prophet Ibrahim took a crow. So you can color this black and say Prophet Ibrahim took one of the bird, which was a crow. So remember to color this black. And for our next project, I want you to take out your paper, and I'm going to have you get started on one of the project, and then I'm going to tell you what else to do. So get a googly eye, take out a googly eye, and take out two of these flowers. You see these two flowers you have in your craft box? So take out these two flowers and take out scissors and a marker to draw our peacock. Okay, get these things ready. And those of you who want to get started on a project, and I'm going to just have a look at this, and then you might, while I put you on a break, you can start doing this part of the project until I return. So just watch right now. So one of these flowers, what I want you to do is cut it. We will be cutting this flower in this way. So for example, look, I'm drawing the lines of how you're going to cut it. So I'm going to draw, so opposite. So when you draw a line from one end to the other end, from one end to the another end, one end to the other. So when you have this drawn, then you can start cutting these from one side to another side. So you cut it into half. Just look at it right now, because then if you look, then you will be able to do. And then second part is you're going to cut another part from here where you just drew a line. So you have another V. Then you cut another V, another line. So you have this part. And then you cut another V to have this part and this part. Okay. Then you cut another petal. So you're kind of cutting all the petals out.
Oh, so we're cutting the petals?
Yeah, we're just cutting the petals like this. And just cut it for me. Take out all the supplies. Cut it this way, because you are, after you draw a line from one angle to one point to another point, one point to another point, the opposite point. First you draw from one point to another point. So after you draw, you cut it this way. Okay, I've shown you the way it has to cut. Then after we cut, we're going to use,
Can you do that again?
uh, yeah. So first you draw a line. Let me just, so first you draw a line from one point to another point. So opposite point. So one point to the opposite point. One point to the opposite point. One point to the opposite point. Once you have drawn this, then cut it so that both of them cut it so it will look like that. Okay. Now I'm going to have you I'm going to pause for Salat prayers, because in Chicago it's Salat time right now. And I will come back and we will continue our craft. Okay. So get these things out and cut it. And if you have problem, just have it ready. I'm going to show it again and I come back. Yes, dear.
My flowers are all solid. So can I tape one here?
Yes, yes, definitely. If your flowers are definitely, if your flowers are solid, just cut the leaves out. Okay,
Also, is it Sarat break?
what did you say, Lela?
Is it Sarat break?
Is it?
Sarat break.
Yes, yes. Sorry, yeah, it is salad break, 5 minutes salad break. Okay, and we will come back.
I have to do my namaz.
Okay, go ahead, do it. If it is salad break in your area too, please do namaz. I'll resume in 5 minutes. Okay, thank you, my dear.
Okay.
So let's do our peacock right now. So let's read the peacock first before we draw. So we are just going to draw this part, the body of the peacock, the beak, and we're going to go around like that and just draw the legs. The rest of them I'll show you. We can do that later in our coloring part. Okay, so let's start doing the drawing. So let's start, see how the head begins from the middle of the page. So I'm putting my cursor by the beak. This is where the beak will go. So I'm drawing a head first, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, and then the body, which is kind of like a bottle. Okay, so this is an easy way to draw. So I'm going to end here and then draw a beak. Okay, and then draw a beak. Okay, that's the body. Okay. Just put an eye here as a in the middle. We are going to put the googly eye here, but just for the sake of, we know where the googly eye will go. And then we are going to draw, just about, so the feathers, wherever I have stuck these petals here, like which looks like the feathers of the peacock. I'm just going to put two dots here. Just this is where I'm going to put those. We are all going to put our, the one that we have, the, what do you call these? We're going to place it here. So I'm going to just draw these circles here. So this is where our, all of these are going to get stuck here. Okay. So this is just a guideline for us that, okay, we are going to put these over here. Okay. Okay, maybe one more here. So we have 8, right? We have 8. We cut 8. Okay, so we're just putting circles here. Okay, so we have 16 of these that we have right now. So we made just like circle. Okay. And now using any two colors, I see here I used orange and I used blue. So you can take out whichever color you want. This time I'm going to use purple for my, so I'm using these two colors. Take out any two colors. Okay, any two colors that you want. And what we're going to do is I'm using my one color, whichever color you use.
I have
And
a question.
okay, yes, dear.
I put sprinkles on my bird.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. So color your dots with one of the colors that you want, the same color. Okay, color that, color all the dots that you have.
Oh, my hand.
And once you have colored all your dots, then with that same color, we're going to make lines like that to look like peacock. Uh, make it look like that. So it looks like peacock feathers, right? So start the same color. I didn't use the other color yet. The same color. Draw lines just so it looks like feather. Okay. Remember the story. See how beautiful Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created the peacock, that every, when the peacock opens his feathers, it is so beautiful. No man can create a peacock as beautiful, right? So no one is able to create anything like this. So the peacock is so beautiful.
Question.
Yes, dear.
Um, is the class finished?
You can leave if you want because the class is finished, and we're just doing our project. Sometimes project takes a little longer, dear. So even though our class is only for 40 minutes, 45 minutes, but we have been spending a little more time because some of the projects are taking a little longer. So, but if you want to do this on your own, you are welcome to do that, and then you are going to, just for the sake of Muhammad who wants to leave, don't do that yet, others. So Muhammad, if you want the cut, whatever you have cut, you're going to stick it like that, okay, to make a peacock. Okay, but hold on, okay, for other people, don't do that yet because we're going to add another color. So Muhammad, before you leave, so make sure I'm going to just draw the legs for you, and others can also do that. So when you do the legs, uh, this is how we draw the legs. Okay, and then you can color the peacock, Muhammad, if you want. Okay, now I'm using my. Okay, you can leave if you want to, Muhammad.
Okay.
So now I'm taking my other color, which is my pink color, and the feather always has different shades. The peacock has different shades. So I'm going to use another color to add on to the leaves of the feathers of the peacock. Okay?
Can it be more than two colors?
Yes, of course you can, because we always say this is creativity. I'm using two, but go ahead, feel free to use whatever you like. Okay. Some of the older students, if you want to use the glitter that's in there, you're welcome to use the glitter as well. Okay. I think that's a great idea.
Oh, like which older students?
If I just want you to be careful with that glitter, and I'm going to show you how
I
to.
just want to put a little bit.
Yeah. So I just want you to
Can
be
I put a
very,
little bit on each dot?
yeah, on each, maybe, yeah, we'll look at it later. Okay. Maybe we can think about the how to safely put the glitter. Glitter could get messy, and I want you to be very careful because I want you to be with your parents when you do that, because glitter can
I
spread
did
around.
light green and dark green.
Okay, that's a great idea. And creative drawing, painting, all these are creativity. You can, it's all depends on your style. Okay. Okay, now that I've added a different color to it, okay, so now it's starting to look a little real like a feather. So can you imagine next time when you see a peacock, you should say Subhanallah, because nobody can create a peacock except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? Isn't it beautiful that Allah has created such beauty in nature for us to wonder and to remember Allah? Because Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam was remembering Allah, right? How does he bring people back to life? How does he bring broken bones back to life? So when we look at these beautiful things, we need to question ourselves as how,
I saw a peacock at the zoo.
you did. Yeah, I'm sure it is
Me
fun, right?
too.
Yep,
Me too.
you
But
too.
the peacock was not in a cage. It was running around all around.
Ah,
It was running Mine is around all still. Around the zoo.
okay. So now I'm ready to add my stickers. So remember, this is a sticker, so you can remove the stickers from the back of your flower that you cut, petals that you cut, and we're going to use this as the base of the feathers. So take your take out the the stickers from the back and just put it where the dot, where you had the dot. Okay. So now it looks like a feather, right? Okay, I'm going to remove my stickers and put it right there. Okay. And
What about I run out of stickers?
you should not. You should have enough. If
I
you,
need a lot of stickers too. Can
you
I
are,
can I just use another pink one?
yeah, sure. Yes, definitely you can use. So we cut two flowers. If you cut two flowers, it will give you 16 petals because each one has 8. But if you need to cut more flowers, you are welcome to do that. If your flower is doesn't have eight petals in it, you are welcome to cut more flowers. Okay. So now I have almost there. Okay, so it's starting to look like the peacock, but nothing can match what Allah has created, right? We can only copy, we can only imitate to draw, but we cannot create how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created all of us, and how Ibrahim alayhi salam learned from Allah that he is the one who creates and also brings people back to life. Okay, so now that we have our petal done, so I'm going to use my empty space. So like gave me an idea, right? You said, why don't we use other colors too? So let me use another colors. I'm using another color. So let's fill this with other color and make more feathers. Just put lines. So we just start putting lines just so it looks like there's more feathers in there. Just fill in with a different color. Be careful not to go inside the peacock body. Okay, so go across, add more color to your feathers. Okay, so I have my yellow also with it. Okay. And always a good idea to say salawat when you're doing something. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Because in the day of judgment when we go, there's so much sawab that even the angels cannot count. There's an angel counting all the good deeds that we do, but
But it cannot count Allah.
yeah, it cannot count Allah's blessings which comes from salawat. When you read salawat, the angel said, man, I can't count this. I cannot count how much sawab I have to give Zahra, and I cannot count how much sawab I have to give all of the students who are saying salawat, because it is so it's uncountable. Right? So I'm also putting some purple in the middle just so I have purple also with my yellow. Okay, just a little bit. Okay, so now that we are done, you can draw lines on your this thing also if you want. It's all up to you. Okay. You can draw some lines on your stickers as well, as make sure they are in one direction. Okay. Okay. Okay, almost done. Okay, now I'm ready to color my peacock, the body of my peacock with blue. And just to make it a little darker, I'm going to use my dark marker since I am now certain about my shape of my peacock. I'm just making it a little darker, but if yours is darker, you don't have to do it. Okay. Okay. Now that we are done, let's color it. I'm going to use my blue. Use my blue and color it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let's use your imagination, whatever you like, and color it always.
Like my blue because it looks more like a peacock.
Yep. More like a peacock, right? Yep. So I am done with,
Yours.
yep. It's a great idea. Uh-oh, I went a little outside. Okay. So I did my blue, and then I'm going to do the feet, brown feet.
Can I use my little wheels to put on the wings?
Yeah, sure. Okay, I have my beak for my this thing. And then the last thing is to put a googly eye. Okay,
I have to still color.
okay, yeah, go ahead, finish your coloring. And once we have finished coloring, make sure to, um, let it sit after you put a googly eye because the glue has to.
Sit for 1 day, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this is the glitter, like if you have,
Oh
if
yeah,
you have,
I think this looks more like a peacock.
yeah, yeah. So this is a glitter, but I want your parents to help you with that. You need to just make a little bit of hole here, and then you want to put a little bit of glue wherever you want to put the glitter, and you can put the glitter wherever you want.
Glitter glue, right?
Yeah, if you have glitter glue, you can do that. So, but be very careful, okay, when you put it, because I want none of you to use the glitter glue unless you are with your parents. Okay. So,
Me?
yeah,
Having glitter glue and glitter. Glitter glue is just glue. I didn't
yeah, glitter glue, yeah, glitter glue doesn't have that much of glue. Glitter glue does not have that much of a shine, but your glitter does. So just make a little bit of hole on your,
glitter glue has more sparklies with the glue with the glitter.
yeah, yeah. But do this part only with your parents, okay? Because this can get messy, and I don't want, things on your on your. Uh, so
I'm gonna put a googly eye.
yeah, put a googly eye. So did you see? I just put a little bit of glitter here to show you how this will look if you put
The
glitter.
medium or the biggest googly eye?
Yeah, use the big googly eye for this.
Peacock. This. I'm gonna use Miss Shaheen.
Yes, dear.
Um, I have a glitter, but I don't have it in my box.
Okay.
And also, my charge is like 13%.
Okay, we are almost done. So this is, we are going to add your, so we are done, my dear. We are almost done. So inshallah, yeah. So you can finish this drawing.
You can charge it while doing the class.
Okay. Yes, let's have, I want to see everyone's. So I want to see everyone. So please show me who's ready. Raise your hand. Okay. Kazem is ready. Let me spotlight Kazem, everyone. Oh, look at Kazam, mashallah. Good job, Kazam. Great job. And you're drawing a bird. Wow, that is great. Alhamdulillah, love it. Let's see who else is ready to showcase. Saif, can I see Saif? Go ahead, Saif. Oh, mashallah, that is great, Saif. And you're coloring. Good job. Good job. Good job, Saif. Good. You add some creativity to yours. Let's see who else is ready to showcase. Zahra, are you ready for me? Okay, let's see who is. Raise your hand if you're ready, dear, and I'll pick you. Oh, Isa is ready. Go ahead, Isa. Show me all bird. Beautiful, beautiful bird, mashallah. And your peacock. Good job, Isa. Great, great. Very good. Who else is ready for me? Let's see. Layla, are you ready, dear? Okay, let's see Layla's. Let's see Layla's.
It's
Okay,
not
yeah.
quite finished yet.
Okay, go ahead. Yes, finish. You have, yes, go ahead, finish it. Very good. And can I see your bird, Layla? Wow, mashallah. Good job, Layla. Very good. Thank you for sharing. Okay, Zahra Hassan. Let's see. Zahra Hassan, can I see yours? Wow, beautiful peacock. Oh my God, looks like your peacock is flying. It's good, Zahra. Can I see your bird, Zahra?
Okay. I just have to find it.
Okay, no problem.
Miss Shaheen,
Great.
wanted
Yes.
to say the classes are amazing. Thank
Alhamdulillah. They love it. My children tell me I'm enjoying more than the kids.
No, but I really wanted to say it's such a nice way to spend our winter when they're home.
And
They're waits for the class. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. I'm so glad that they're enjoying. Alhamdulillah. Great. So let's see. So are you all saying salawat when you are drawing and coloring and thanking Allah? Saying, Mashallah. Good job, Zahra. And good job, Kazim, reciting salawat. Mashallah. Let's see Ali. Let's see Ali. Ali, mashallah. Good job, Ali. Great, great, great. Can I see your bird as well, Ali? Can I see your bird?
What was the story?
Okay. Now the other bird. Did you draw the other bird? This is peacock. Did you draw the bird as well? The first one we drew.
No, I didn't draw that.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Okay, and let's see Zahra and Sakina. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful peacock. MashaAllah, good job. And do we have a bird? Oh, look at the bird. MashaAllah, good job. Zahra, MashaAllah. And next, see who else is. Did we cover everyone? We did Layla, Ali, Kazim, Farwa. How about Farwa? Spotlight for Farwa. Let's see, Farwa.
I'm not finished
Oh,
yet.
you're not finished. Okay, okay, no problem at all. Okay, so boys and girls, mashallah, you all are doing awesome. And inshallah, continue doing it. I will see you tomorrow, same time. And until then, fi amalillah. Oh, looks like oh la 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 la. Farwa has finished. Okay, spotlight for everyone. Oh, look at Farwa's. Mashallah. Good job, Farwa. I love it. Love it. Love it. Oh,
In a heart.
oh, I love it. Mashallah. Great job. Can you show me your bird as well, Farwa?
Okay.
Yeah.
Shaheen.
Yes. Oh, beautiful bird. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Yes, dear.
I added a star to mine.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, that's a beautiful star.
Policeman.
Oh, like a policeman. You have a peacock policeman, right? MashaAllah, good job. And make sure to write down Prophet Ibrahim and the bird. Can you write down this Prophet Ibrahim and the bird on your drawing? Let me spotlight for everyone so that we remember. So on your drawing somewhere, write down Prophet Ibrahim and the birds. That way you always remember this story with your project. Okay, inshallah. So we will stop here and inshallah I will see you tomorrow. Fi amanillah, my dear.